Stan Gibilisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1GV Whiskey 1, Good Vibrations. I recommend you watch my video called Stellar Oscillators, referring to some stars at least as possibly producing extremely low frequency radiation, electromagnetic radiation, ridiculously low frequency, ludicrously low frequency, incredibly low frequency, preposterously low frequency, damnably low frequency, okay? You can work out the phonetics. Our sun emits electromagnetic waves with a period of 22 years, that is a wavelength of approximately 22 light years, and one of the commenters was so kind as to offer some equations to convert that to hertz and convert the wavelength figures, etc., etc. Of course, it's quite possible that some stars do not have magnetic fields at all, just as some planets do not. Apparently Mars doesn't, or else it's very minimal. The moon doesn't, if you want to call it a planet. But suppose now let's extend, and someone remarked that these frequencies are too low to hear, for us to hear, which brings up a whole new avenue of ridiculous discussion about the fact that we humans perceive only a very narrow slice of the audio spectrum that exists in our atmosphere. We can only hear from about 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz if we have good ears. We can only see certain wavelengths of light. I'm not sure exactly what the window of our vision is, but it's only a very small slice of the electromagnetic spectrum. There are orders of magnitude, both higher and lower, that go on indefinitely until we can get to the extreme of the possibility that whole galaxies may have magnetic fields that oscillate with periods of millions or millions of years. Maybe some of them even longer than the lifetime of the known universe. So that maybe there's a galaxy or a quasar or some object out there that has an electromagnetic field that hasn't even had time to complete one cycle yet since the birth of the universe, which they say is some 10 to 20,000 million years ago. But years can be distorted by all kinds of general relativistic effects, rendering them too meaningless. What was some ancient, some old time philosopher once wrote repeatedly in one of his more memorable essays? It is all meaningless, a chasing after the wind. And even on some planets, there isn't even any wind because there isn't even any atmosphere. Then what do you chase? Well, I chase ridiculosity. Am I doing a good job? Let your imagination run riot in your comments if you dare. Just keep them decent. Keep them, well, I keep them reasonably on topic. And, joke around if you want. I'm having a real rough day, and I want to smooth it out by making it even rougher. Stan Gibilisco, W1GV, saying 73, and so long, which, in my native fist, regardless of the ridiculosity coefficient, inevitably translates to da-da-da-da-da-da.